Jay, just in talking to Connor and Warren, they discussed the start. What did you kind of see when it came to the beginning of that game today?
Yeah, but not good enough. In fact, it's not just the start. I know we mounted a comeback, and we had some people that had some good efforts, but not enough. Too many passengers today for us. And in the end, not detailed enough, and we were made to pay.
That's a very solid Columbus team. Was there anything that they did in particular that maybe gave you guys some troubles?
You know what? I think we beat ourselves today in a lot of ways. It started with our puck play. Second shift of the game, we're trying to pass through people instead of making an easy play. Ends up coming back our way and in our net. I think on the third one, we try and pass through people. It comes back down. It's in our net. The fifth one, we don't make a strong play and it ends up in the back of our net. In the end, when you make those types of plays in the National Hockey League, it ends up in your back of your net more often than not. All credit to Columbus for playing hard. Certainly, we're respectful of that, but, I believe we beat ourselves today.
With Connor, puts up numbers and all that, but it seemed like one of the themes inside there was his physical play. He said himself, like, I felt we weren't right, and I wanted to try and lead in a different way.
Yeah, I thought Connor played very hard and tried to do things to spur the team on. But again, it's the National Hockey League. You need all 20 people in the lineup to find ways to contribute to the win. Doesn't mean you have to have your A or A+ game every day, but we have a certain standard in terms of our detail and an adherence to structure that I didn't see a lot of tonight. And as I said, we were made to pay. We're going to take this medicine as it is. Doesn't go down very good, but we know we can be better, and we're going to have to be. And it starts with a good practice tomorrow.
What is the message you're going to give your team trying to adhere to that structure, especially with Boston and Toronto coming in next?
We're going to see a little bit of video here to make sure that we get back to playing the way we need to play. I think if the last two regulation wins that we have on Tuesday and Thursday, we gave up 2 goals against. Anytime we're flirting with the 4, 5, and 6s, I don't think it's to our advantage. So there's some things that we can tighten up. I understand that it's the second regulation loss in 18 games. I understand that. But for us to take a step forward and continue to collect points down the stretch, there's some things that we can do a whole lot better. And I don't think anybody in our dressing room is running from that. We're going to need better efforts all around, and it starts with a good practice tomorrow to prepare for a good Boston team.